Welcome to Cage Minds. I'm Micah Frankel. It is fight week, BKFC Prospect Series Fight Night Denver. It's a whole mouthful. We got the co-main event joining us right now. This interview powered by our partners at W. 10% off when you use the checkout code cageminds.com. We welcome to the show right now, Andrew Strode. Sir, how's it going?
Good, it's going good. Getting ready for Friday, you know what I mean? It's counting down. 3 days.
Couple days away, back in your backyard, getting to fight for the second time, and BKFC. How are you doing? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling the best I could feel. I feel better than my last fight, honestly. I've been training since then. Just been really learning the ins and out of bare knuckle and transitioning over from boxing as I was that's where my background came from. But now I'm really 100% bare knuckle right now. So I'm learning a lot, learning on the job.
Amateur, I heard it was a wealth, a lot of experience. How many fights did you have in boxing as an amateur?
175.
175. So to
Yeah.
say you're experienced and you're cool and composed in combat and in that ring is an understatement from all that experience.
Yeah, I just was always fighting the best. My dad was my coach, and he always taught me just to fight the best so you could get the best result out of it. You know what I mean? So, and I used to want to fight everybody, didn't matter who you were, no matter what your background was. I was just ready to fight.
175 fights. So there were times I'm betting you fought every weekend almost for it seemed like
Yeah.
at times.
Yeah, I used to fight at Smokers Amateurs for USA Boxing like every week. It was like life. It was just that's what I used to do every week.
How weird is it transitioning all that time boxing, having the gloves on, and now making this commitment for the time being, like you said, to bare knuckle? How strange is it?
Actually, it's way better. I like bare knuckle way better than boxing. I'll give boxing. I always have. That's where I came from. That's my background. I always have love for boxing, but I'll give it an 8, and I'll give bare knuckle a 10. Because I think
Uh,
it's good. I think bare knuckle it brings the dog out of you. It brings the real fight out of you. As a boxing, it's like more of a sport, but this is like really the fight where the fight's at. You know what I mean?
What were the feelings like in that first fight as you're getting to do bare knuckle and you've had 100 and I think we're looking at 83 then that would be or something 84 boxing matches with your professional record and you have this like smile when you're like, man, bare knuckle was something else. What happened in that first fight?
And the first round, like going into the fight, I was like a bit nervous. I ain't gonna lie, I was super nervous. I was like, James, like you know what I mean. This is bare knuckle. It's different. But actually, when I went in there, real pretty smooth. The first round, I was fighting a good fighter. Shout out to Gary Caprio. He's a great fighter. And we had a great fight. But anyways, yeah, I thought I was just gonna like really like fight from the outside, but it was a scrap where we were holding each other in the clinch, hitting each other, and it was different because boxing is not like that. So it's like I enjoyed it way better than boxing. I think I'm never gonna leave bare knuckle. I'm gonna be here forever. And never. I don't think I'm gonna go back to boxing.
So how does the preparation now evolve as you've done all this boxing? How does it change for bare knuckle? How does the preparation change?
Um, I would take care of my body more as of this because like with my hands mostly because boxing we have gloves, so I really wouldn't. I'll just wrap my hands a certain way and ice it when it needed to be. But now I'm really like learning how to like use a medicine ball, use balls to like work my muscles and my hands. It's different now. It's and I love it the aspect because it's making me better as like healthier as a person too. I was using my body that I didn't use before
Are you
and
sticking with
training differently. The same, yeah, kind of doing the same things, but I'm like more using like MMA gloves to hit the bag and also hitting like tapping the wall, getting my knuckles ready, you know what I mean? Just tapping stuff at a point not to hurt my hands, but just to like, get it super ready, you know what I mean?
Well, are you sticking with the boxing gym, the same training partners and coaches? Have you went to look at any bare knuckle gyms? I don't know if there's any by you or any other training partners. Like, has that part of the game, or have you stuck with the same people, even though it's a different sport? Because whether it's boxing or MMA, going to bare knuckle, this has its own intricacies.
Yeah, I've been training at Brotherhood, but also I'm 50-50 train at Genesis too, where Keegan also trains the main event, and I've been around Keegan training with him some days, and like we just like we try to get each other better when I do see him because he's on his different own schedule as I am too training, but we sometimes link and train. But yeah, it's I got the same team. It always been the same team. My manager Nick and my dad. My dad always been he understands the game of both, so he's always there to like tell me what not to do and watch out for. Because my dad been training me since I was 8, since I started. Because he actually was boxing before I was boxing, and then that's how I got into boxing.
So you were the kid there running around in the gym with the gloves on,
Yeah,
wanting to follow in the footsteps and now doing it.
yeah. Actually, I never went to the gym. I was like trying. That was at an age where I was trying out like soccer, karate, football, basketball. I was too small for all that, and I didn't like karate because at the moment because I didn't understand, and they didn't do like really sparring for me. So like I wanted to do something like where I could like hit something or something. So my dad, he was a police officer for Denver and still is, and also he signed up for the Battle of the Badges, where the two cops will fight firemen's, and I would go watch. It was amateur, and I would watch him fight, and that's how I got into it.
You're into it now and making your mark here in bare knuckle. How much different is the approach, the theory that you take into battle from boxing to bare knuckle? Does it change up much?
Yeah, it changes a lot. I just feel like I gotta have more grit. Like I gotta be, angry, more angry instead of boxing. It's like more of a sport like this. I gotta, watch out for every shot because every shot can possibly hurt you. You know what I mean? So more elusive, but I've been working on that, and May 31st, everybody will see I'm more than ready.
Do you feel like there's unique advantages that you have coming in because of that wealth of boxing experience and your professional boxing background compared to, this is still a new evolving sport. Some guys are like your opponent, he has amateur MMA experience. It's a much different background. So he's going to have his own advantages. Do you feel like your pugilistic experience has given you a specific advantage?
Yeah, it gives me like a little bit advantage, but I won't count my opponent out. But at the same time, I feel like I'm faster than anybody in my division when given the chance to. I'm probably not the strongest, but I'm one of the fastest in my division, BKFC, I believe in my heart. And I feel like I sparred and fought. I used to spar Terrence Crawford, so I like all the time. So I like there's nothing I'm not used to, you know what I mean? It's just like I'm in there grooving, dancing, having a good time. Like me, like at my last fight, everybody seen I was smiling. I do that like all my boxing fights, I'll smile because I'm just having fun. But I'm really there to hurt people too, don't get me wrong. But I'm there having a good time because this is what I love. I love this. I love bare knuckle. Happy.
And speed is a huge attribute to have. We look at it and you hear the adage for a reason. Speed kills.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. That's what my dad used to always say. Speed equals power.
You get on the inside, it's the shots that guys don't see that are the ones that hurt them. And when you're getting in quick, you close that distance. It's there in a blink, especially in bare knuckle. Have you started to see some of that in training with the smaller weapons? You can make them appear and disappear quite in a different way than you do in boxing.
Yeah, yeah, it's yeah, yeah, it's way different. It's different. So I like it. I think this is my home. You know what I mean? This is where I want to be. You know what I mean? I really like it. I think I adjust to bare knuckle really well for my style. I got a weird awkward style. I could brawl. I could sit there and bang with somebody. I could fight from the outside. There's nothing I cannot do. So
So, how do you feel about this co-main event spot? Second fight with the company, and there you are. It's a co-main event opportunity.
I gotta show out, man. This is my time. Like I've been telling everybody, this is my time to shine. You know what I mean? The bare knuckle. Thank you, David Feldman. Thank you for bearing BKFC for, and thank you also for giving me the opportunity. So I gotta really take advantage of it. You know what I mean? The boxing is always there for me, but this is my home, and I wanna be really great in this in 10 years. I want other kids to grow up and want to do this and want to be a part of it because of me. I want to make a big impact on that.
Friday night, the opponent's going to be Dominick Care. What have you seen that makes him a unique threat compared to Kerry Caprio?
He's not the aggressor, so it's gonna be me have to be the aggressor in this fight. I feel like because the last fight when he fought Angelo Trujillo, Angelo Trujillo was the aggressor and he was just trying to fight from outside. And I think he honestly has a good combinations from the outside. So that's what I'm gonna have to watch out for and be able to get inside and do my magic.
First fight for you in BKFC. We also know that there was a lot of emotions. You fought with a heavy heart, the memory of your son. Emotionally, is there a different feeling heading into this fight now, some months later?
No, it's the same. I'm still like hurting inside from the loss of my ex and my son. Most importantly, he was only 2 years old when I lost him. So it's like I really, I really gotta like win. I gotta win for them because I owe them. They're in heaven right now, looking down. So I gotta really show out and really show what I could do May 31st for them because that's all I could give them right now. And you know what I mean? And I miss them dearly and it's hard every day. So I just carry them with me, a heavy heart every day. And this is and fight to live another day. This is what I'm here for. So
This
because they're
sport,
definitely gonna be watching.
this sport has some people with some incredible backstories, and yours just adds on top of it, trying to do this for their memory. And I know you do it with a heavy heart. Um, how are you able though to process as things are going on and to be able to, keep living your life?
Honestly, like I got s- five siblings, you know what I mean? I still gotta live for them and their kids because they have kids and I have nieces and nephews, so I gotta what I mean, still live for them. I can't harm myself or do nothing, you know what I mean, to harm myself because they still love me, you know what I mean? I can't make their life worse because being selfish. So that's why I just got to keep fighting, you know what I mean? Life's hard. I'm not the only one that probably lost the kid at a young age, you know what I mean? I just want to tell my story and help people that did lose a kid or did lose a loved one at the same time that it's okay and you could, you know what I mean, there's still life, you know what I mean, to grow and be who you want to be.
Or what are you hoping to accomplish each day to keep building forward?
Just be a better person, you know what I mean? Love life and just be a great bare knuckle fighter, you know what I mean? That's all. I wanna help people around me, you know what I mean? That's the best feeling as everybody knows, help seeing everybody smile, you know what I mean? Because I know what it is like to be hurt, you know what I mean? And I know what it's like to go through it. So I just want to be happy and positive energies for everybody because it's a hard time, not only for me, but for everybody, you know what I mean? And I just want to be that person, it's okay, you know what I mean? You keep fighting because I'm here fighting too.
I appreciate you so much. I know it's fight week, taking a couple minutes out of your day to talk with me, being so open and honest about so many topics. Andrew, I appreciate you so much.
No problem. I appreciate you and thank you for letting me be on here. You know what I mean? It's thank you.
Hey, anytime, my friend. Andrew Strode for CageMinds.com. Again, this was presented by our friends over at Nubby. Hit them up. Promo code checkout Cage Minds. You get 10% off to get some energy drink mix. Thank you guys. And BKFC Prospect Series Fight Night Denver this Friday night. Andrew Strode in the co-main event.
Thank you.